Hello, Ignacio. How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. You look very nice tonight, by the way. So I really want to ask you, where are you originally from?
I'm from Bolivia. Bolivia is in South America, right there in the center.
How long have you been in California?
I got here exactly this month is my 8th year. 8 years already.
8 years. What made you want to come to California?
Well, I knew that if I wanted to, to be a singer, to be an actor, I needed to be at the right place and the right market. And I was within thinking I'm gonna go to Mexico, go to Miami, go to Europe, and I found this amazing school here in Hollywood, Musicians Institute, and I said, that's it, Los Angeles. So I got here.
Was it a huge struggle to come to Los Angeles from Bolivia?
Yeah, it was because we didn't have quite the money to do it. We kind of we had to take a step of faith because the first couple of years my parents helped me out, and they only had money for 2 months, and God provided, and they were able to help me out for 2 years, and then they said, okay, we can't do it anymore. So I had to for many years go to school, work during the day, be a singer and actor at night. So I had like a triple life. So practically I was just sleeping 2 hours a day and be all day doing my thing and making things happen. But beautiful thing about this place that if you come here and you're down to be, just things happen. So
that's really cool. Were there any obstacles when you moved here, like, or any struggles that made you kind of rethink your decision, or was it?
Well, many things happen. I'll be honest with you. Things happen in a great way. Things started happening almost as soon as I got here. I started seeing results. The obstacle was I wasn't able to go back home for many years. I didn't see my family for almost 7 years. We had a lot of family, struggles. Like my mom went through, cancer, and thank God she's fine now. But I wasn't there. I lost my dad last year, and I wasn't able to go there. And many stuff like that, solitude. I missed many important, events of my family's life, like graduations, birthdays, Christmas, whatever. But I think that was part of my sacrifices, and if you're not down to do just things that they really don't happen over here. So I did that, but at the same time I saw great results in my career, which it makes everything worth it. So it's part of making a dream come true.
With everything that was happening with your parents, was it more of a push for you to achieve your goals of becoming a musician, or was it kind of maybe you kind of stepped back a little bit?
What happened with my family?
Well, with everything that happened with your mom and your dad, like, some people, they kind of take a break and just kind of rethink of exactly why they're doing it, or did it kind of push you even more? Yeah,
I wasn't able to do that. I since I started this career, giving up or throwing the towel hasn't been an option for me. So it is what it is. You have to deal with it, go face it, and just put out again your armor and keep fighting the good fight. And because that's the only way that things can happen. So it motivated me in a way that I knew that my priorities were changing, and I had to kind of be there for my family, be a strong pillar. And part of that is succeed. So I need to just tough it up and keep working forward.
Right on. Do you have any kids or a spouse or a girlfriend that is in this with you?
Yeah, I have a beautiful girlfriend. She has 2 kids that I love like they're mine. And now I finally found love. It's been 9 years being with myself, and it came now this year, and it's been a tremendous blessing.
Right on. Does she live in Los Angeles with you, or?
No, right now she lives in South America. She's from Chile, and she visits. She comes pretty often, so she goes back and forth. But it's definitely worth it. I've been by myself for so many years. I kind of forgot the feeling of going through the whole lovey type of emotions. But it's actually helped me in my career as well, because I've been writing a lot of new songs, a new type of songs that I wasn't able to write before, because I feel a friend there. But she motivates me a lot. The whole thing motivates me a lot. So it's been a great thing for me. Awesome.
Right on. Now, what type of music do you say that you actually play?
It's Latin pop rock. Pop rock because we like to definitely be right there in the middle when you have the whole strong guitars, but also the whole the pop elements. That makes the whole thing very versatile, because you can play from a ballad all the way to an up-tempo song, or like throw some Latino influences over there. So I really like to just keep it right there, you know, because it helps me out to, you know, to do a lot of things going on with the songs.
Right on. Earlier I mentioned to Satellite Sky about art in school, music being taken out of schools because of the funding.
Yeah.
Do you have an opinion on that?
I definitely believe that it shouldn't be out of school. I mean, I was able to go to a school that he worked in every single area. You know, when you're a kid, from math all the way to, you know, religion, all the way to, you know, art. So I think whether you want to be or not an artist, have some art going on in your life. It makes you more well-rounded. It opens your mind, you know, your creativity. It pushes you to the things that it helps you out later on in life. I mean, it's like learning a second language. I mean, if you get to do it, you're gonna grow. I always believe in self-improvement, and I believe that you have to be the best version of you, and that comes with, you know, working on yourself and in different areas. So I think math is as important as music, as important as you know have the whole, you know, working, you know, your health, the whole thing. So I believe it shouldn't be. It definitely can be out of school, because you're taking out of, you know, out of their lives, you know, to these people, to these kids that are probably gonna change their life, you know, tomorrow.
Right on. Now, are there any other interests that you are involved with?
Interests like what?
You know, websites, designs, or...
Well, I'm a full-time singer and actor, but I enjoy a lot, you know, watch Formula One, you know, there's car racing and tennis. I love watching it. I can't play it yet. But the few time that, you know, the few free time that I have, I love to spend it with the family. You know, I'm a homebody. I like to get home, chill. I'm not a party boy. And so I like to get that quality time with the people that I love.
All right on. One last question. For those who find it really hard, especially in California, becoming a musician and, you know, struggling, not, you know, finding the right gigs or not being able to be heard, is there any advice you can give those who've been struggling and on that break of giving up, or just kind of just...
The key is never give up. The key is never giving up, because here's the thing, in this business, you have to have a talent, that's obvious, but the ones who make it are the ones who just go there, you put your flag on the ground and you just don't move. And you just stay there and you hold on tight. And one day you wake up and you see that out of the 1,000 people that were next to you, there's only 100. And then you wake up another day, it's only a few, like 10 people, and then it's just you. And you were the one who got picked because you were there at the right place at the right moment. You need to make things happen. You just can't be talented and wait for, you know, success to come to your door, because you have to think every single morning that there's millions of people like you. So what are you doing today that is different, you know, to put you ahead of the competition? And that's just discipline, hard work. In my case, been having an absolute faith in God, because I know He has a perfect plan for me, and thinking big. You know, I mean, I believe you have what it needs to make it. The sky is your limit. You should never limit yourself. But you need to do the mechanics. You can have faith, you can, you know, have all these big dreams, but if you're not there doing the mechanics and pay your dues and really, you know, being focused, things don't happen.